here in dubs. This is going to be fun.
Anna Bright, the first server of the match, over to Georgia Johnson. Ooh, foot fault called early from the Johnson side of things.
1-0-2.
Dump hats in the warm-ups. No dump hats on game time.
No. The buckets are only for the warm-up. Oh, no way. You have to win the rally now. J-Dub.
Too good.
I wish there was a rule where if we get something spectacular, that's just unreal. How Dekel got a lot on that, too.
J.W. Johnson stealing his thunder. Whoa, Bright is there. J-Dub goes right back.
And she knew she had to clear the kitchen. What a rally. I mean, we had a photo shoot for the Vulcan V Pro flight. It just sat there for a second. You could read the logo on there. Uh-oh. Drew DeHennis would like to have a discussion. The other day, the
to be resolved. It's wide for Georgia Johnson on the cross-court dink pattern you expected to see. J.W. Johnson is hesitant
amazing.
On the challenge. Anger of any sort, if he even has that emotion. Haven't seen it. Full extension for Anna Bright. Well played by Georgia Johnson.
Yep, she's the key. If she hangs in there with that, they will win the match.
2-1-2. Set up. 1-2-1.
For deep as well, yeah.
1-2-2.
And that's what Waters and Johns didn't get last night with
didn't.
Deckelbar. He didn't miss anything.
Where's the free ones? Where are all the free ones? The Freebie Factory closed on Saturday this weekend. Company picnic.
There's the twitch speed of J.W. Johnson.
Yeah, so Deckel jumps in there but can't do enough with it, and J-Dub is just always going to be ready for that.
Point.
What a shot by Georgia. Sets up her brother. And this is always the question, how do you back up the big win on the day before?
Johnsons are grateful for the heavy lifting by Anna Bright and Deckelbar. Great defense of the ATP from Georgia Johnson. Is right there. Said, bring it on. I see exactly where you're going with this.
Yeah, and that's reading the play before it even happens from Georgia. And Deckel knew that it was going to come back there, but Georgia got it just
5-1-1.
far enough away. Anna Bright's in a good spot to handle that, but wouldn't have been anything offensive. Oh.
Ooh. Heavy hitting from Georgia Johnson.
Yeah. She actually missed that, but it found an Anna Bright in its path.
Point.
Deckel said out as his partner was getting hit by the ball on its way out.
6-1-1.
Rubbing salt in the wound, perhaps.
Yeah, no question.
Yes, thanks. Got it. Oh, such good defense from Georgia a second ago.
And then had the paddle set on the wrong side.
6-1-2.
And couldn't get back to the next one. No ATP, but she's
Point.
such
Timeout
poise
receivers,
in the
7-1-2.
moment there, because you're certain, and then it just sort of ran out of gas there, that shot, and she did not. And Johnson's looked fantastic here, Michelle.
Yep.
That either of these players
Time
play.
in.
I assume George is going to say, I'm
7-1-2.
defending my title with H, and Daytona, you want to sit out again, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
Lefty save.
Beautiful setup from J.W. Johnson. Georgia Johnson says, thank you, brother. 8-1 lead for the Johnsons.
And it's interesting, Anna and Deckel have played okay as a partnership until yesterday,
8-1-2.
then when they were outrageous, and they're not with that full bucket hat chemistry here today. A lot of that has to do with the terrific play on the other side, but choices aren't good, and Georgia, that's a spot you can't go on, Georgia, and Deckel pays the price.
Hand speed is trained by the guy next to her, which is J.W. Johnson, has some of the fastest hands in the game. She's seen that every day in practice with her brother.
She thought her hands were slow because she played against her brother, and then showed up and figured out maybe hers are some of the best in the world, and she's right.
Point. Game point.
Earning another miss, and the Johnsons up 10-1 game point. Best 3 out of 5 in doubles. No way. Still alive.
See, we got a point here with Anna Bright on the left as well.
Oh my, delicate decision making to get back to the kitchen. Georgia and J.W. Johnson run away with game 1 in this final round.
You got to flush it. That's why best 3 out of 5 is your AB, get those dinks down. The choices Deckel makes are the key, though, because he jumped in on a couple but did not put the ball away, and then J-Dub's just there picking them off.
Right, because you know J.W. Johnson's not going to misstep in the decision-making category. He rarely does. He is so disciplined and such a great mind of the game. Julie always talks about how amazed she is, what she learns from J.W. on film. Game 2 in the making here. Missed opportunity for Georgia Johnson, who felt like she had the reset.
And we didn't see any balls
0-0-1.
bouncing on the backhand of J.W. Johnson, just to test that out.
Ooh, what a setup it would have been for J.W. Johnson to jump into the play and create some openings for Georgia.
1-0-1. Second serve.
Made every one of them on Saturday. In fact,
1-0-2.
he hammered some of those second balls instead of resetting it. So if you're an aggressive guy and you take a dink away, you cannot do it and not do something special with the ball, or everyone's out of position. Anna Bright's just fine in that rally there, Deckel. So he's just, I know he wants to do more and well, but that's not the spot. Now, if that's out of the air, whole different story.
That's good. Deckel wanted that ball to be out so desperately.
Yeah, he was like, should I hit it? No.
1-1-1.
I'm going to swing and miss and hope to, oh, shoot. Again, Anna Bright on the left when they're on an odd. So they're doing 3/4 stack.
1-1-2.
Which means only when she's returning does she stay on the left. Oh, a rare miss serve there. Okay.
1-1-1.
Boy, just the groan of the crowd as that misses by 3 feet.
1-1-2.
We'll see if he's deterred, because the key to them is him going for it.
Style points and all. Georgia Johnson hops the corner for the Ernie.
Let's go, Georgia freaking Johnson. That is terrific. I mean,
1-1-1.
pushes the dink up the line, and the footwork is immaculate. Whew.
Georgia gets tied up in a mess, but Deckel Barr almost got out of it.
Yeah, and you see again those slivers of light coming through when this ball is going back and forth that fast, and it changes colors 4 times. That's tough. And Deckel cannot jump back into gratuitous Ernie land.
Two, 1-2.
Yeah, Bright will take the miss, despite it being in the strike zone of J.W. Johnson. You mentioned the gold medal that Georgia Johnson won in Daytona Beach. The last time these two won together, Georgia and J.W., was in Newport Beach in '23.
Yeah.
It's been a while.
And that shows you the value of runs to the semifinals, of winning bronze medal matches, of getting there, because look at their seed.
1-2-2.
The 2. They didn't win in 2024, and they're the 2.
Yep. Wow, surprise attack was met with the forehand of Deckel Barr.
Yeah, the fact that J-Dub knows we might be okay if I do a questionable speed up cross court that's going to get wrecked at my sister, and her hands stand up. That is a horrendous choice from Anna Bright, and she knows it.
Two, 2-1.
Oh, it's good. Georgia again with, look at that footwork. Just such good court awareness.
And a big yell of no and then flat hand.
Right.
Nothing worse than that.
Oh, heavy drive. Georgia Johnson was there for the crash, hesitated for a half second.
This is an opportunity for this team as they progress. Make that work more often because they're more than capable. They just don't do it a lot.
And I would think that would be the winning formula against Annalie Waters and Ben Johns as well.
Yeah, take the fight to them. Don't get into the crafty at the kitchen. You're going to be in trouble against them. Just watching the night and day difference of the big looping roll from Anna Bright and the cut or take it out of the air or short hop it of Georgia Johnson. That's why we love pickleball. There's not a right way to play. There's a right way for you to play.
2-3-2.
And you see that all the way up to the highest level here.
Great point, and Bright and Barr need a lot more of that. That was what we saw against world number 1 in the semis.
3-3-2.
Terrific complementary pickleball there as Deckel jumped the corner with purpose.
Gets another one, big in the middle, and poised with his decision making. 1 point lead, swings to their side now.
4-3-2.
There's the heavy drive that Deckel Barr created a whole lot of in the Saturday night semifinal.
And I just don't understand why.
5-3-2.
Did you have to just dig a big hole? I mean, he wasn't hitting them to that level of ferocity before.
Wow. Well, the soft stuff wasn't working against J.W. Johnson and Georgia Johnson. And it's certainly not the reason they got to this point. Deckel Barr must have heard your thoughts on that, Dave. And he
Forget about it.
First meeting between these two teams in this combination, though familiar with each other's games for other reasons.
Yeah.
Deckel Barr looking for a big serve here with a 3-point cushion. Ooh.
And just 75 to 80% on both shots there. The rallies before that, full send, go.
3-6-1.
And he made them. Like if they hit the video board, then okay, maybe you're not on today. But
and Georgia Johnson gets involved in the offense, steals one back.
so good. Deckel thinks he's going to get an Ernie, and Georgia sends it right through the middle.
Well, Julie Johnson says she learns something every time she watches film with J.W. Johnson. That shows how high his pickleball IQ is, given Julie's ability at the bench there for the sibling duo.
And sometimes a big dude can just throw a little spin at you, and you're fine.
4-6-2.
It's a good look at Julie.
Tough one.
Yeah, that was weird. Anna Bright was ready to. I have no problem with the idea of Deckel hitting that, but
oof.
So there have been no pressure in that spot right there in this match. And it's got to be. It has to be part of the equation here.
6-5-1.
There's the pressure set up by Pickleball, right on cue with your assessment.
You're going to get dead dinks from there or a miss. Now, if it's up at all, the Flick Wizard will light up a spell on you and you will lose, but get that on the ground.
Second serve.
And that's something Deckel can't do because J-Dub has been rolling some of that, but you just need to make him hit
7-5-2.
several. Where are you? Over here on the right.
Send a signal.
No, I mean,
Blink twice if you need help.
What is our secret word? I don't remember. It's bucket hat. How could you
Red
forget?
7. Just
Come
run to
on.
the other side.
5-7-1.
The guy's 6'4", and she had no idea where he was.
And now you see him, and then you don't. Another point for the Johnsons. It's that sibling telepathy.
6-7-1. Second serve.
Move for Big D, and more of that, please, on the other side.
That's a weird choice
6-7-2.
from J-Dub there to flick that from the midcourt with Deckel staring at him.
Oh, Georgia trying to wear down Anna Bright, and there was the forecast you foreshadowed at the beginning, the cross-court dink battle. Anna Bright hanging in there consistently to work the point.
7-6-1.
Yeah, I mean, her topspin roll is a lot to deal with, and they probably think she can win that battle more often than not.
Second serve.
Third
So that
shot
was full
miss.
swing there, but not full commitment with the lower body to go with it,
7-6-2.
and that ends up in the net.
Oh, Anna Bright under siege. And Georgia looking to J.W. Johnson for something there.
8-6-2.
It's just interesting.
Oh, Deckel Bar making things interesting here. Bright and Bar on top by 3. Must-win situation per your
9-6-2.
assessment. They need 2 to stay in the match.
Georgia, I mean, I just love it. She could care less who's in front of her, how big he is. Just let it rip, Georgia. Fantastic.
6-9-1.
Looking at the 2024 MLP champions for the Dallas Flash. Big reason why that team succeeded.
Yeah, and it was interesting because in the early rounds of that, it was actually Augie and Tyra that bailed them out, and then they got it going in the final. So it was that's why teams win. You pick each other up. And
7-9-1.
big MLP free agency draft a week from today.
It's going to be a fun one, and off the hook. Deckel Bar
Wow.
and Anna Bright allow Johnsons to climb back in.
8-9-1.
Because usually you will miss a return wide when you're unwind. I mean, deep, not wide. Another one off
Oh,
the tape.
gosh. Oh,
No
boy.
way.
Second serve.
3 for $1 right there. That was wild.
Eight, 9-2.
Oh, Deckelbar saw a cookie in the middle. It was just far enough beyond his reach.
It was an oatmeal raisin disguised as a chocolate chip, and he went for it.
I hate when that happens.
I hate that.
It's not a chocolate chip. It's an old grape. Oh. Wow.
My.
The defensive pursuit of J.W. Johnson almost bailing them out of trouble. Side out, 2-point run for the Johnsons. Brighton Bar back to serve.
That might be the rally that wins the match for them, because they would have been staring down a game point. J-Dub missed a big opportunity down the line. Let's see if he pays the price. So careful at 9-all.
Oh, it's the lob that takes Barr out of the equation.
And I don't think that's in. And Georgia hasn't lobbed all day, and I think that is a foot or two out.
Well, look how high he's reaching here and how tall Deckelbar is. That will tell you everything you need to know, but I don't blame Deckelbar. And smart play by Georgia to catch him by surprise. Complete surprise.
Yes. Maybe some of that sun in the eye, too, going back there. So a couple of factors there.
Chance to go up game point again for Brighton Bar. Oh, my. Back to the cross-court sequence. Oh, boy. That one out of reach. Deckelbar earns game point.
Anna Bright's been money with her lob volleys with the topspin to keep it in, and that forced them back. And then J-Dub tried to buy them some time, but just too much, both angle and pace from Deckel. Very smart.
10-9-2.
Wow, Hannah Bright in the flow state now. 11-9. Game 2 goes on the side of the 3 seed. Anna Bright and Deckelbar absolutely needed that one to have a chance.
They had to have it. They had to flush game 1. They did just that. Let's play 2 out of 3, Mish.
Why not? Let's do it. Game 3 just around the corner.
Still so dangerous if you let it fly just a little too much, because you run into either the flick wizard or the flick witch. And that is a lot of sorcery on one side of the court. But great response to rein in an 11-1 disaster from game number 1.
Point. 1-0-2.
first one
net
than game
and
one.
wide. Yeah, exactly.
Give Anna Bray a lot of credit in that game, too, as well. It's not always easy to play that consistent role on the right. She's such an anchor when she knows what her responsibilities are. Let Deckel play free. That's why.
And he was the difference. I mean, he did not play well in game one and played up to the level that we saw yesterday, and he has to maintain it.
Set out. One zero one.
Uh-oh.
Second serve.
Didn't let it travel enough and paid the price with the dreaded HTP right there.
102.
Nice job by Deckel jumping in there. Georgia can't come up with the response, so this will give a lot of confidence to this team as Deckel plays better and better and more under control as well. That might be in, no, just deep. But they get the first two of game number 3 here, so the momentum continues.
Oh, it's deep.
You want to know what respect looks like? Deckelbaugh having a dead dink sitting there in the middle and chooses not to fire because he respects the hands on the other side so much. Backside of the paddle. That's an unbelievable save from Anna Bright, but just gave one more shot back to J-Dub, who ropes that through the middle.
One, two, two.
Slight clink off the tape, and that one is down. And the sign of the Johnsons rallying right back early in game 3.
2-2-2.
Clear the body, sit on the two-way, wind up, and just uncork it. Great job from Anna Bright there. That's just reading the play perfectly.
Second serve.
And just the sheer agony. I mean, perfect read, but got way too much of the next one.
Georgia wants to play too. Wow, hand speed at a premium on the other side.
That's what happens when you fight with a flick wizard and a flick witch all by yourself. 2 against 1. So good.
I love the hands battles in this one.
And I love that mixed doubles is such an important part of our game. because it's unique. Other sports just don't have the best athletes consistently playing against each other with a male and female on each side.
2-2-2.
Dip the paddle.
Point.
I mean, I think that's the first ding that Anna Bright's missed.
And tried to take it up the line, so instead of staying in the pattern.
3-2-2.
That's awesome from J.W. Johnson to take it cross court, and he knows he's going to get that back in the middle. Really good.
4-2-2.
Anna Bright's like, wait, let's channel some of the women's doubles match from earlier today. We were just wrecking it cross court at each other.
2-4-1.
Epic 5-game series. If you missed it, it'll be on FS1 National tonight.
Second serve.
And guess who just got tagged? Our wonderful Proton ball boy over there in the corner.
Love that addition for the Proton sponsored events.
Yes. Right here in their hometown, Scottsdale. And you better believe they have a court with that beautiful logo right in the offices.
4-2-1.
Oh my.
Second serve.
The shot before that was just spectacular coming in because, again,
4-2-2.
Deckel jumping the corner and Georgia was not impressed.
Point.
Not impressed again. And that's Georgia's footwork has just gotten better and
5-2-2.
better. There again, finds the two-handed backhand up in the air and gets the ball down.
Oh, J.W. Johnson trying to get ahead of it. Anna Bright does a nice job angling it away from trouble.
And that's disheartening to me if you're a fan of the Johnsons because he doesn't jump in a lot. So is the one that he tried and it's a misfire, is he going to be deterred? So Deckel knows if it goes in that direction, that has got to hit the green, or Anna Bright is not going to love the next shot coming from J-Dub. Out of the air versus off the bounce is just wildly different.
That out.
And the big drive. Can't clear the feet quickly enough to get a good swing at it.
5-2-1.
So he hits around the ball and right into the net.
Such good defense on their side. You hate to see it fall for them, but what an effort by the Johnsons to be ready for the next ball.
Yeah, Deckel got surprised by one that literally just hit his paddle.
Yeah, right there we just saw it.
Out, hit the QR code and represent. Come on now. 20 minutes from my house. I play there a lot, as does my lovely wife. Get out there and support this wonderful sport and see these stud athletes in person.
Point.
Especially J.W. Johnson and Georgia Johnson and the way they're playing right
Yes.
now. Just an unstoppable force.
7-2-1.
Oh, such egos, fellas. Let's just smash it at each other. And J-Dub would love to have several points that look like this one.
8-2-1.
Oh, my.
Second serve.
Flirting with danger.
No one can flush an unfortunate shot more than
8-2-2.
J-Dub. He like feels it for 1/100th of a second, and then he's good to go.
So true.
Perfect lob again.
Set out.
Takes a page out of J-Dub's overhead book, that short angled put away that not a soul could get to.
2-8-1.
Wow, complete mishit in this rally.
Point.
I don't. Did he make that? I think
It
they're
was
calling
close.
it good.
It
Boy.
might be worth a challenge. Well, maybe not, but
3-8-1.
I like that Anna Bright scooted Dekel Bar out of the way for that overhead.
Yes. Yes.
Point.
So J-Dub goes for a little more on that two-handed backhand roll. Again, very few balls have bounced in that
4-1.
area.
Second serve.
Yeah, Anna Bright
I'm
assessing
not
the
sure.
situation
I'm not sure
wisely.
either.
What are you
4-2.
doing was the question she phrased to herself.
Trying to hit a tennis shot with a pickleball paddle.
What a play. Dekel Bar finds the right spot.
That is the opportunity.
5-8-2.
It hasn't been the cleanest game three here for them.
Ooh, another one from Dekel Bar. They need two more to tie it.
6-8-2.
Wow.
Set out.
Not quite deep enough. How was the push off there? I just caught it out of the corner of my eye. Must have been good. I didn't hear a foot fault call.
8-6-1. Point.
When you're going back at a 45-degree angle and then want to hit back through the middle, it is tough because that ball is
9-6-1.
getting lower than you would like it to.
Point.
It's a great lead from Georgia Johnson, putting the pressure on the backhand side of Deckelbar down the line, keeping him honest. Game point for the Johnsons.
Oh,
wow. Game point.
Georgia got room service and didn't answer the door.
Game point number 2 here. No. J.W. Johnson was there on the back door to back up his sister. 11-6.
So
and what a performance.
I think we're getting a presumed in challenge here.
Referee timeout. We have a challenge.
Find something where she can pull the trigger on Georgia, but it's just they just
The hand speed is so good.
The wizard and the witch on the other side is just so good.
The targets are so limited in this matchup. Game 4 upon us now.
Set up. Zero, 1.
Oh dear.
Second serve.
I mean, a 1 out of 10 drop shot, but worked out.
0, 2.
One's better than 0.
That is. Hey, second serve.
Oh, tweener.
Okay, Anna Bright. There you go.
Oh, and some style points for Deckel outside of the dump hats they rock in the warm-ups.
1, 0, 2. Set up.
Nice third shot drop.
Dude, you just made a ball between. And then that?
0, 1, 1.
It's unfortunate.
Second
I mean, the
serve.
fact that J-Dub even gets a hand on this attack from Deckel, that ball is landing down
0, 1, 2.
90% of the time against the rest of the field. Doesn't convert to a point, but that one does.
And just the agony of that after you see this tremendous athlete jumping over the corner and then he's down on a knee and can't handle the ball going 2 miles an hour.
That's the beauty of the sport.
Yep.
Oh, call is deep. J.W. Johnson, that was close. Just a bit deep, though.
Just barely got out of the perfect
1,
strike
1,
zone
1.
and then couldn't spin it enough to keep it in. Such a special handle on that first volley from J-Dub there. Wow.
He's so subtle with the creation
Yes.
ability.
1, 1, 2.
Oh my, it's deep for Deckelbar. Found the earn, he hits him better than just about anybody, and
That was
gives
part
him
of
back.
what
1,
got
1,
the
1.
upset yesterday. Anna Bright with aggressive rolls to set up big Deckelbar, but can't make that one.
Wow. And then he hits the 1 foot line with this.
I mean, that is special. Georgia. Dude's tall. That wasn't a bad overhead. And then what an angle.
112.
Can't say I've seen that angle hit before.
I'll recall. 112.
Georgia Johnson strikes down the line. It's deep, though.
And just pop-up sitting there begging to be crushed
1-1-1.
and missed it deep.
I don't know how you maintain your focus in those dink rallies. Wow, drive-in crash. Anna Bright goes into the middle.
And multiple fist pump after that, and a great
2-1-1.
move. So a little bit of this sprinkled in will make this team even more dangerous.
Point. Three, 1-1.
Oh my, it's out. And Bright and Barr putting up a run.
And some unforced errors and missed opportunities for J-Dub and Georgia. And this is the land of doubles going the distance today.
And Georgia Johnson is the spark plug, emotionally speaking, on her side. You can see the reaction, trying to will her way out of this run.
After Anna Bright yelled, "I'm here," but Deckel's like, "I'm committed." And that just exploded off the line there, and that tip the paddle, spin it up, follow through on the same side of your body, just had no chance.
Another epic lob from Bright. Oh, world-class defense. Almost converted for a point, just shy.
Yeah, J-Dub got into a great spot after
142.
panicking ATP defense, and then she threw it up in the air, which was such a smart choice.
Oh, over the shoulders this time. Whoa, Deckel Barr couldn't get a hold of the lob, but gets the counter instead. Side out, no points for the Johnsons.
J-Dub had a ball to attack, and he went right at Deckel, but man, that punch from the body is so good.
oh my, what a point. And Anna Bright looks as disappointed as anyone. You can understand why. She had some epic gets.
And this is game 9 of high level play from Anna Bright today, with a big chunk of time in between.
Yeah, so curious how she spent that time in between. A lot of waiting.
Great shot from Georgia there. So can they push back and try and close it in 4?
141.
Whew. Oh, Deckel was waiting and waiting to pounce. He forged the opportunity, showing a gap until there wasn't.
Yeah, that's nice, because the minute Georgia changed the paddle face position, he saw it and went.
Another empty trip for the Johnsons, stuck on 1.
I mean, the scoreline of this one is wild because no one can sustain their highest level. Now the Johnsons have taken a dip back.
411. Second serve.
Good
It's a great return.
Yeah.
Great return. Make him hit a backhand.
412.
What a ball from Anna Bright. You mentioned you wanted her to find some offense. There's one way to do it.
Yeah. I mean, if that right there is just going to get laid back cross court, then what are you trying to do here? Because that's the ball you're trying to earn.
Wow, heavy drive through the middle, too, from Deckel Bar. Millimeter above the tape.
And our receivers,
They're on their bench.
612.
I mean, game number 3 that gets put through the middle of the court for a winner from Georgia.
There she is. Georgia Johnson whips it down the line this time.
And that's the ball that went through both of them before the timeout. So Georgia just makes a slight correction, and she got her paddle there barely before J-Dub.
It's up and then it's down. J.W. Johnson makes sure of it.
Apologies from both players in Navy there.
Two, 7-1. Second serve.
We're approaching the 7-hour mark here on Sunday. This championship round.
What's going on with the footwork there, J-Dub?
It's a nice ball by Deckel Bar. Earns the side out, and this is smelling like a 5th game. Dave?
Everything smells like a 5th game today.
7-2-1.
Let me get a good deep whiff of the desert 5th game smells. There it is.
Second serve.
Yeah, we're just hit the 80-minute mark of this match
7-2-2.
itself.
And pointed out, Anna Bright was the first match on at 11 a.m. local time here. We're approaching 6 p.m. She had some time to kill in between, unknowing when she would be up.
Yeah, probably got here at 9:30, practiced for a while. Oh, J-Dub on the move now a little bit. I'd love to see more of this from this team.
Yeah, you said it. They're capable of it.
Yeah, they just don't do it a lot.
3-7-1.
Would love to see more of it. And a bright scatters cross court, and J.W. Johnson's one step ahead.
And Deckel, just careful with your game one behaviors of jumping in and doing whatever that was right there. Just pop it up right to J-Dub at the absolute worst spot. Look out.
Okay, now it's a changing of the tide. Seemed like Bright and Barr were the closing distance here. Creeping back in are the Johnsons. And a miss from Anna Bright. They'll call a timeout quickly.
10 receivers, 6-7-1.
She was a step behind there and then saw. Appreciate all of you more. It's a thrill to showcase and be a part of these great players.
Second serve.
Timeout called
6-7-2.
by Bright and Barr. And they'll get the ball right back, holding off the Johnsons from tying it.
Such a smart timeout. Look at how smart we are. Miss Dink
7-6-1.
Easy third or easy fourth put away.
Snapback winner from Georgia Johnson. Deckel thought he for sure had her beat.
Look at that lateral movement. We talked about how much better
7-6-2.
her movement is now, and nothing showcases that more than that right there. And then the paddle position, perfection to go with it.
Oh, that could be very costly. Had the chance to bring the ball back to tie it. Instead, it goes off the paddle from Georgia.
8-6-2.
Pulled it back at the last second. It caught her.
J-Dub doesn't talk much of it. She wishes he hadn't there. I mean, his call was right, but she was ready to just clock it.
Wow.
Oh. Wow. Well, Deckel just returned the favor. That ball was going way out, so what a handle from J-Dub to keep that in the court over there, though.
6-8-1.
Oh, wow, Georgia Johnson stripes the middle.
86 minutes in, and we get a pulled Tui off the bounce from Georgia for the first time.
Oh, my.
7-8-1.
Next to no swing.
Yeah, compact little. Man, that was nice.
How does she even get anything on that? That one is crushed in return. Pickleball repaying the favor.
7-8-2.
Clutch hold for Pickleball and Anna Bright. Survival tactics in full effect on their side. They know holding off the Johnsons in this game obviously means saving their chances at a title, but I think enhances their chances at a title if it goes to a fifth.
For sure. Unbelievable, Georgia. Oh, no way.
Oh, and she just commanded the crowd to be on her side with that Ernie.
I mean, save after save, fires away, perfect read, feet are there, and it is down in the big fella's shoes. That was awesome.
Epic play
7-2.
from the 18-year-old talent, Georgia Johnson. Ooh, Anna Bright answering the call, up 2.
Just sat on the two-handed backhand in the middle, and that's exactly where Georgia hit it. It's a great
9-7-2.
response.
Set out.
Doesn't need to hit that ball as he's got back up there. I love the first 2 shots, then just go forward, sir.
7-9-1.
Pickleball finds the open pocket. One last try for the Johnsons to climb back in.
Great recognition of
7-9-2.
J-Dub. Wasn't all the way up to the line yet, so has to wreck that, and he did.
Point.
Jam caused by Georgia Johnson and her precision on the attack cross court of Anna Bright.
8-9-2.
Opportunity to tie it for Georgia Johnson. Georgia and J.W. Johnson pulled together to tie it. Georgia got a little excited in the middle of that sequence.
They got all discombobulated.
Yeah.
Then Georgia wanted a ball that was not hers, so she threw on the emergency brake,
9-9-2.
and then perfect complimentary pickleball.
Just got right back to it. Ooh, it's out and avoiding match point again. Bright and Barr, they've been clutch at the scoreline as they were in game 2.
Nine, 9-1.
Fumble ding from Georgia Johnson. A half second of indecision causes game point for Bright and Barr. On the first serve or 2.
10-9-1.
Georgia Johnson keeps it out of play from Anna Bright.
Perfect hit outside of the ball to get the spin, to get that down in the dirt in a hurry, and Anna Bright can't come up with it. Look at that swing path. That's beautiful.
Pickleball earns the game to force a fifth deciding game. This match is up for grabs and arguably on the side of Bright and Barr with momentum to carry through in the fifth.
And the longest championship Sunday ever continues. We're at minute 92. What an effort from Bright and Barr.
In the fifth. Wide, good pressure out of the gate for Georgia Johnson.
So now all the off-court work comes into play, especially Anna Bright. I mean, 10 games today under the highest level of pressure, too. And the opportunity is there because Anna Lee Waters and Ben Johns won 15 tournaments in a row that they entered, and they were not in the final today, thanks to Deckel and Anna Bright.
Whoa, Georgia Johnson, all gas, no brakes, ATP and a beauty to the corner.
And just slapped me silly with that one. Did you see this? Right past Deckel.
Wow, clean feet for Deckel Barr, and willing his way to that spot. Georgia Johnson almost got it.
The big fellow was worried because he knew he had a little slide in the footprints to get there, but he was in okay shape at the kitchen line.
Second serve.
So this looks like game one where Deckel and Anna Bright were pinned to the baseline. Not only that rally, just to be clear, but they've got to get in.
Wow, and when Deckel Barr plays like that, they have a serious chance. But for Georgia and JW, know how much this means. They lost 7 straight title matches to Waters and Johns. This is their chance to get back to gold. That will help side out early for the Johnsons.
Anna Bright just having a moment with Anna Bright over there on that miss. I mean, she had been rock solid getting those dinks and those drops.
Point.
Cannot happen on a just very average serve. Unwinding the stack, I get it. Again, off-court work. Have the legs for game 5 here.
Oh my.
Get the protractor out on that one with the backhand.
Oh, hey, how are you? Slapper on the backhand out of the air from Deckel Barr. He's wielding the angles. Quick side out, 1 point earned for the Johnsons.
1-2-1.
And just a whoopsie there. The spin got her. She was just trying to play a deep ball in the corner, but the ball caught the spin and pushed off her paddle wide.
Second serve.
That's one way to redeem yourself for Georgia Johnson.
And Deckel just said to himself, walking back to position, hold, hold. Overcommitted there.
2-2-2.
And what a read from Georgia to identify that. Ooh, too much again from Deckel.
Hoping that Anna Bright would get that ball on the ground so he could advance that aggressively, and that didn't happen. And we have a bunch of patrons fleeing, and our wonderful movement clock is going to run out of digits here as we're at the 99th minute.
Second serve.
Deckelbar has not won gold in mixed. She's made it to finals, so significance on both sides. Got one team looking for their second. Anna Bright defeated in that battle, and the clock has stopped.
There it is.
99 minutes.
A beer on the wall.
3-2-2.
So we are into the 100th minute of just this match. So this is where the mental and physical drain of the whole day sits on you. You gotta remain focused here.
2-3-1.
Pulled it wide that time. Another perfect read. Deckel basically had his back to her.
Another look.
3-3-1.
She can't believe it. How many of those highlight reel plays have we had in this 5th game battle? Ooh, counter just wide.
And the mistakes will be made with the legs now because you just don't have them. So you'll pop the ball up or not drive through it enough, and then you will find the net.
3-3-2.
So you have got to get the legs engaged in everything here.
Point.
J.W. Johnson doesn't usually struggle with any legs. He's one of the stronger players, the lower body, and
4-3-2.
right there gives away a free point to Deckelbar. No, yes. Wishful thinking from Deckel.
Yes, indeed. Again, that mile marker 6 here, so important. We've seen a couple matches today get flipped by teams not being able to get there.
Perfect.
Just unbelievable get. That's as good a lob as you'll see. And Georgia was able to at least throw it back up in the air, and then they just hit their way back to the kitchen. And Anna Bright has made this several times today, but not that one.
Georgia Johnson with the counter, and Dekel Bar misses the sitter.
Just probably a little too big of a swing for Dekel Bar there, and that rams into the net.
5-4-1.
Was hoping Dekel Bar would help her recover. What a defensive get from JW Johnson around the post. 6-4 the lead now at the end change.
You want to
Severe.
We'll see. I love the Sparky with the bucket hat sitting right behind
Yes.
Dekel and Anna Bright there. That was tremendous.
Oh, wow. Oh, man, he gets back in recovery and then misses the easy one.
I think he was wondering, are my feet okay?
Yeah.
And I don't even know if they were. They didn't get called, and it's irrelevant now.
7-4-1.
7-4-1. Time running out on the other side. JW Johnson imposing his will.
At different intervals have just ratcheted up their play.
A simple flick of the wrist from JW Johnson.
And a wonderful dink down the line to get Dekel retreating.
9-4-1.
Man, that's a tough one for Dekel. And right now, championship points for Georgia and JW Johnson, staring down just their second title as a team. And they do it. Georgia Johnson strikes one down the line to take the crown. Their first title since 2023. Their second as a team. Monumental moments for the world number 2.
That's a tremendous, happy family there. It's a whole family affair. There's happy dad, mom, and the whole gang there. But look, every other one, the Johnsons were fantastic, and that's what it took today. And what a day of play here. You want to win on the Carvana PPA Tour, you have got to play awesome for 6 days. That's what they did.
They did. Absolutely. Welcome back to the grand conclusion of the Carvana Mesa Cup presented by Proton. It was a 5-game epic battle. Georgia and JW Johnson capturing their first title since 2023. And it was a sensational lineup. Anna Bright and Dekel Bar had a miraculous run through the draw, taking out the world number 1, making it to the final, and a lot to be proud of here today. Hannah, take it away.
Well, guys, Team Bucket Hat fought until the very end out there. Walk me through this matchup.
Yeah, you know, I am lucky and fortunate that I get to play with the Johnsons so much, and I think I gave an interview here 2 years ago when I beat them in 5 games, and I mentioned how thankful I was for them and how instrumental they've been in my pickleball career. So it's kind of only fitting that they take this one in 5. But they're amazing kids. I guess they're adults now. Amazing family, and I'm really happy for them. You know, they came through in the end, and it sucks that I lost 2 5-game match today, but yesterday I won a couple, close in 3, and that's just how it goes. And major congrats to them. Thank you to everyone for sticking around all day and supporting us.
Well, guys, you left your mark on this tournament, taking down the number 1 seeds on your way here. I know how much work you've been putting on yourself and how much this team means to you. Talk about what you're taking away from this for the rest of the year.
Yeah, for sure. It was a great week for us, a lot of great matches. This was a great match too. Congrats to the Johnsons. They played really well the whole week. Yeah, amazing playing with Anna. I had a lot of fun. Thanks, Anna. And thanks for everybody for cheering and staying on all day, a long day here. Thank you.
Congratulations, guys. And with that, we're going to welcome our winners, JW and Georgia Johnson, to the winner's circle. Guys, it was a battle until the very end, but you are not going to let this title slip away. What are you feeling right now?
It feels great. It's just good to be back in the finals, competing with my brother. Always thanks again for supporting everyone at home and everyone who came out here to watch. It's been really fun.
Guys, you look so good together out there on the court. This was your second title as a team together. Your last one was back in 2023. How good does it feel to step back to the winner's circle together, and how much have you learned as a team and grown?
Yeah, it feels amazing. It feels amazing. We just worked on our game since then and tried to improve a lot of stuff. And, well, I think we showed some of that today, and I also got to thank the crowd for cheering us on.
And last but not least, this is an important question. I have loved your outfits matching all week long, and you're laughing and smiling because you have gotten him so coordinated with you. Every day it was a new, cute look. Is it you making these decisions? Who's making the decisions?
It is. I buy the shirts, I send the shirts to Franklin, and then I stamp the shirts with PPA, and then I hand it to him, and I say, you have to wear it now. And he pays for it. So.
And he pays for it? You pay for it?
Yeah, well, she just grabs my card and then uses it, so, yeah.
She says it's memorized now. That makes perfect sense to me. Congratulations to you both. A massive victory here today. And the fashion side and the court. And with that, we're going to invite Carvana on court one last time to present our trophy.
Wow, what a way to wrap up Championship Sunday. Congratulations to Georgia Johnson and JW Johnson. Congratulations, here you go.
Guys.
Hannah, thanks so much. We truly saw it all out here today. That is a wrap on a historical championship.